chickens, how are you all today? I hope that you're well. Today I'm going to share with you a little center spread that we're going to make to put into our journal signature for the little ladies. We haven't done the center spreads yet, and as I said, we're coming to a close with this journal. So it's a really nice one and something I haven't done before, so I hope that you're going to have fun with me. Right, so for this one I'm doing the signatures separately, so I'm going to show you an idea here and we'll have a different idea for the other one. Right, so in this particular signature we want to go to the middle. Lots of gorgeous stuff in here, and we've got the blue gingham page, so I'm going to take that out and just put that to the side. Always easier to work with it like this. All right, so that's what we're going to do, and then I'm going to show you some of the things that you need to gather. So let's start with the little tray. I've got some paper flowers here with buttons. I've stitched those 3 paper flowers on there. Even if you've got a punch or any die cut that's in a shape of a flower, you can make something very similar from even the papers that we've used, and I must try that for future use. I've taken this bit from my mini journal kit, and I'm really grabbing all the bits and pieces left over from the mini or the large journal. I've grabbed 3 butterflies. I think these were also part of the mini journal. This one's slightly bigger than this one. I've got 2 of those and 1 of those. I've clipped one on here with 2 1-inch circles, which I'm going to show you how I do that. A little bit of lace I've put on a paper clip. Then I have grabbed 8 sentiments. I always want to say compliments. I don't know why. That are part of my ephemera kit. So I've just clipped them there so the color sorts are different. We're going to use those. Those are going to be the decorative bits. Then I've grabbed some mini envelope. I think this one was left over from my mini journal kit. Then I've taken some postcards and things from my ephemera. I've sewn on a bit of fabric with a bit of lace because I want to keep this flat and not put in an eyelet for ribbon. So I thought I would use scraps of fabric and put on bits of lace, all from the little ladies collection. All right, so I've just put different ones in there. I've got those 2. I think this is a mini journal one. I got that one, and then the 2 larger postcards like that. And this one I've put on one of the navy, which just pulls out all the blues here, which I love. And then this one. All right, so that's what we have. So I'm going to just put those to the side. We'll put those into the finished article. Then the most important bit is what we're going to put onto here. So first of all, I've taken my background page. I've halved it and trimmed it, and we're going to put that there. So it's just 1/4 of an inch shorter than your journal page, which will be slightly different if it's a US letter size or an A4. So just make that approximately a little bit shorter on there. I have stitched around mine, but of course you don't have to do that. All right, so I haven't made it go straight across. I'm trying to limit the bulk for the fold line. This is where you're going to sew your signature in, so I will keep that space free so that we don't have lots of struggles when we're trying to put a needle in. Right, so that's what we're going to do there. And then I've grabbed my doily kit. I have cut out the smallest one of these, the blue doily, and this comes in a half. I've cut 2 of these out, and it's perfect because it then enables me to keep that space free. All right, so that's what we're going to do. So what I thought I'd do is, let's start putting this together. So it's really easy. I've got my glue here. Any glue will do. We want to just get that stuck down. Probably not the right glue for this because of the fine nozzle, and I have to press hard with my hand, which is painful after a while, isn't it? So yeah, I should have chosen something that flowed a little bit easier. Maybe I should I was thinking of putting this into a bigger bottle, but then it's expensive to do that. So, you know, you don't want to be doing that just for general paper glue. Right, I want to just, mindful of the fold line there. Yeah, so get that as close as you can, but not too close. So that's my fold line there. It's like a 1/16 of an inch away from it. Okay, now you want to make sure this one is, see, I stitched a little bit off there, but that's fine because I'm going to put it towards the middle. See, there's always a way. We're going to get that one there. So let's hope that I can get that close to the edge. I did think of not putting something on like a background thing, but it looked a bit plain, so hence the this sort of background decoration. Right, so we've got that all there. I've got a little piece sticking up. Now, of course, you don't have to stitch around this. This is just for effect. All right, so we've got that now, and that's our base. Now, I want to take these two halves, and I'm going to get those stuck on top of those lines there. We want to just try and keep it as lined up that way, you know, as we can. I'm going to stick this down on that bit there, but I'm also going to stick it a little bit up to this notch, this little scallop over here, just so that what I put inside here is not going to fall out. So I thought, let's just do that bit there, and because this is nice and wide, that shouldn't be a problem. All right, so about 1.5 inches up, about 4 centimeters. Right, so I want to just get some glue at the bottom and get that well coated like that. There we go. Let's get that stuck on. So yeah, I'm going right to the edge here, and let's just run that over. There we go. Now that's going to be a lovely pocket, tuck spot pocket. Tuck spot, I would say. Right, and we want to do the same on that side. So again, I'm going to go up a little bit, and it doesn't matter that I'm going to go a little bit over. Got plenty width and space in here to make sure that this is going to stick and hold whatever it is that we put inside. So all good. Right, hope you're excited for Friday. Friday's coming, Christmas is coming, and I'm super excited to share it with you. So save the date. It'll be my normal video time, the same time that this one goes out, but on Friday. So I look forward to seeing you guys then. Put on your Christmas jumpers and join me. Right, we've got this one now. This one's slightly oval. All right, so I'm going to make sure that the bow is to the left, and I'm going to try and get a halfway mark with this. So this one we aren't going to cut into. I suppose you could, but I'm not going to. I think that that's about the halfway mark. All right, so it's just going to give me a guide as to where I need to place it. All right, now with this one, we want to put glue in the middle, and again, you want to go 1 inch up on the scallops. So let's start with the bit in the middle. So I'm going to go either side of this fold line. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to give it a good coating here. And then just probably the first scallop up. And there we go. And here as well. That's just going to ensure stuff doesn't fall out. I've learned from experience that this is required. Right, let's just now that you know where the glue is to go, and you want to just gauge the distance. Let's hope I've got it right. So we've got that there. I think that's about right. It's hard to gauge, but just to give it your best. Right, we'll do that there and here, like that. Oh, now it's on that side. It doesn't matter. There's no right side and upside down, so we're all right. Okay, so we've got that there. And then our smally one, we can see our line. And I'm going to just take my bone folder and just gently rub that there just so that I get a halfway mark. Now I know that that's the center line for this, so I want to get that on that line that we've just sort of pressed in, and you've got your sort of circle here just to gauge where that needs to be. So, you know, use this outer circumference of the doily to guide you. All right, and then here needs to be, now what we want to do is we want to have a certain amount each side of this. So what I'm going to do is that bit I want to keep clear, so I'm going to put my thumb there. I'm going to turn this over. I think that's the best. Where's my pencil? Here it is. Right, so this bit here I want no glue. All right, so let's go like that. So that quarter, and then on the opposite quarter I also don't want any glue. So the glue is really going to be down the center, yeah, and pretty much there and there. So let's give this a go. I mean, I haven't done this before, so I'm just guessing. So I'm going to put some glue down here, just, yeah, and then I'm going to put a bit of glue over here and a bit of glue over here, like that. Right, that should hold everything in place. Now let's just hope that we get that right. So again, look for the little circumference edges, and I'm going to move that over just a bit. There we go. And I can't think where I put the glue, but we'll soon find out. Well, it's here and here. So that's okay. The opening is there and there, and that's perfect, I think. Right, just give it a press. Right, so you can see where it's stuck and where it's not, and that's okay. So how pretty does that look already? I quite like it. Now I'm going to stick some bits on here. So I've got my two flowers. Now I will need to establish this is one bit stuck down. I'm going to put that there, and then the other bit, I think it's open there, so the other one's going to go there. That's exactly what my intentions were, opposite like that. All right, so I'm going to stick those down. Nice to work on a flat surface. This is the joy of not sewing in anything until the end. It gives you the benefit of being able to work on something without struggling with sewn in signatures. But you know, everybody's different and different things work for different people. All right, so I've got that one down, and then we just want to get this one done. There we go. So let's get that, this bit over here. Right, so I've got that there. Then we want to just put our little butterflies on. So I've got these two, and this one I've slightly rolled its wings. So just take your pencil or a pen and just go like that. Just rolls the little wings up a little bit. I'm going to stick it on its body, the middle bit, onto the slightly bigger one. There we go, like that. All right. Oh, it's windy. The wind is blowing a gale. Why not? Right, so we'll get that down. So glue underneath here. We'll put it at an angle, and then just get our little wing up on that side. Let's just get some glue there, just a touch of glue. And I'm going to just put that on the top. That was an afterthought. But, you know, this is all girly and pretty, so we want pretty. Right, so that's that. I was going to put this bit on that side, really, and join those two up. But, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm just don't want it to bend too much, but that's just the way it is, isn't it? I think it'll be okay. I just get glue on all the edges like that, and then we'll tuck it underneath there and there. Probably best to put it on first, but it's okay, I'm managing. There we go. Just a bit of floral decoration. Okay, now we've got everything ready to sort of put together. I've got these 3 sentiments here. They are going to go into these pockets over there like that. So I just need to organize them a bit. So that's where those are going. And then we've got the same for the other side. So hopefully, oh, wrong spot. So we just want to get some of those in there like that, just pushing them in. Those will be here ready to use whenever you are journaling or putting anything into your signature and you're wanting a little quote. So that's what we've got there. And then we want to put our other bits in now. Very quickly before I get to that, I'm just making a paper clip which I put a bit of lace in, which in the end like that. Then it's just a case of, I've got 2 of these which I've cut out from scraps of my altered book page. You just want to take one and slide it behind the paper clip. Yeah, pull that lace up a bit like that. You want to get your glue on there, so I'm going to just use this 3-in-1 and get that all over there like that, and then stick the other one on top of that. You've seen me do this before, but just in case you haven't seen previous videos, and then while you're holding that in place and it's squidging all over the place, hopefully you put less glue on than I have. Right, you can now stick on your butterfly. All right, so we'll get that, and this is going to go on top of my little envelope just to keep it closed. So that's what I'm doing this for. And then it looks really cute with the font sticking through. I quite like that. All right, so there's another little altered paper clip idea. And what we want to do now is we've got our little envelope here, cute, and we're going to slide that down over there like that. That's going to go into this pocket just over here, and you can just slide the paper clip over. It'll keep it in place as well. There we go. And then I might have made that a bit long. We'll see now. Right, then I've got this beautiful postcard. I'm going to slide it into this area here, and I was going to shingle them a bit, so let's just see. And then this one we're going to put onto this side. When you're putting your tabs on, just bear in mind that you want to work out which side these postcards are going to go, whether it's there or there, so bear that in mind. So we got that one like that, and then I've got this one which I'm going to put in just over there, just little heads bobbing up. And then I thought I'd put, let's see, I want this one over here, I think. Yeah, and this one over here, and you can put it behind this one if you wanted to, but I'm going to go with this. Right, so those now are going to just make sure that nothing falls out, so that's the purpose of that. And then just arrange them how you want them. And there's our little centerpiece. How cute is that? That's now going to go into our book, but I think just before, make sure that you have got a fold line in your page, but just make sure that you have got it. I might have needed to move that over a little bit. Let's see. I don't think I can pull it up now. Oh, I can. I'm going to just move this over a little bit, and I'll probably have to re-glue it, but that's okay. It's going to pull half the page up, but we're not going to, oh, it's not really. Oh, I'm lucky. I'm not really going to do that, but I want to just move it over a little bit. Gosh, how that didn't pull the paper up, heaven only knows. But while I've got it off, I'm going to just bend this over just a little bit. There we go, that is the fold line, so let's just get that. And your butterfly will go flat, but it'll come up again when you open the book, the page. There we go. So let's just get that moved over ever so slightly away from my fold line. Didn't think that went through, did I? And there we have it. Right, so let's just grab our signature and put that in the middle there. And there we have it. Perfect. All right, everyone, that's our little project for today. Go and give it a go and see how you feel about that. I quite like it, something a bit different. Always like a different kind of a centerfold. And I will see you on Friday with the Christmas reveal of the Christmas kit, so do look out for that. And as I said, get your Christmas jumper on. I'll be ready there, and we might even play some Christmas tunes as well. All right, everyone, see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.